Hey guys, today we are going to find the slope and y-intercept of a line, okay? So, if I have an equation in the form y equals mx plus b, all right? And I tell you that m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. All right? And then I give you the example y equals 2/3 x plus 7. Okay? And I say, what is the slope and what is the y-intercept? You'll say that the slope is whatever is multiplied by x. So that's 2/3 for this one. And then the y-intercept is whatever is at the end of the equation, or whatever is at the, doesn't have an x multiplied by it. So in this case, the y-intercept is 7. All right, so the slope of this line is 2/3, and the y-intercept is 7. All right, let's do another one. Let's say I have y equals negative 4x minus 3. Well, the slope is whatever is multiplied by x. So slope is negative 4, and the y-intercept is negative 3. All right. What happens if we have y equals negative 6 plus 2x? What's the slope? Is the slope negative 6? No, it's not, because it doesn't have an x multiplied by it. The 2 has an x multiplied by it, so the 2 is the slope. Okay? So on this one, the slope is 2, and the y-intercept is negative 6. All right. What if I have y equals 5/8 x? What is the slope and what is the y-intercept? Well, the slope is whatever's multiplied by x. So the slope is 5/8. The y-intercept, well, there's no y, there's nothing here, right? This isn't plus anything. So that means that the y-intercept is 0. What if I have y equals x plus 9? The slope is whatever is multiplied by x, but there's no number out in front of x. So how many x's is this? This is 1x. So the slope is 1. And the y-intercept is 9. if I have y equals negative x plus 2, well, that means that the slope is negative 1. Because that's what's out in front of the x. If there's no number in front of the x, it's 1x, but it's negative, so slope is negative 1. And the y-intercept is 2. All right, there's one type of equation that might be a little confusing, so I'm going to do one that's very similar to it. So this is y equals 3 plus x over 5. All right. Now, this one looks tough, but if I think of it as y equals 3 plus 1/5 x, okay? Then what's being multiplied by the x? That's the slope. Well, 1/5 is being multiplied by the x, so the slope is 1/5. And the y-intercept is the 3. All right, guys, I hope this helps. This is how you find the slope and the y-intercept.